Alright, Zastava ZPAPM70 field strip. Take 423. Here we go. Okay, so first step, you're just going to pull the mag out. No problem. You're going to remove the safety lever into fire position. You're going to carefully pick up the firearm, cycle through to make sure there is nothing inside the chamber or in the barrel. There is none. Check through, both in the mag well and into the barrel. Nothing there. Weapon's clear. Go ahead and do it again if you want. No problem. Okay, flip the rifle the obverse. You're going to depress this detent pin right here, and that is going to help you remove the dust cover because it kind of goes through and it actually blocks the recoil spring. Without pressing this little button here, it will not allow you to depress the recoil spring and you will not be able to remove the dust cover. It does not tell you this in the manual. You need to either watch my other video to just go over this, or just follow this. So press the button, press the recoil spring down, and remove the dust cover. Again, you cannot depress the recoil spring without pressing this takedown or detent pin or whatever you want to call it. You're going to press this in, you're going to pull the recoil spring, you're going to remove the tension, and you're going to pull the recoil spring out completely. From here, the rifle is basically disengaged. Now, since it's in the firing position and you rack the slide, the hammer is basically going to be back in the back position. You put your thumb there, press the trigger, release the tension, and there you go. You're probably going to need to push that back down if you need, because you're going to have to pull the bolt carrier group out, which is this right here. It's a silver thing. All you're going to do is keep pulling it all the way back, till you get into this region where the rails are, and it'll come right out. Keep pulling back, it'll pop out, and you'll have the gas piston here from the gas tube. This is actually two parts. There's the cam bolt here. This is the piece that gets basically that cams to grab the next cartridge. As you can see, this actually comes apart. Basically, all you got to do is grab the cam and pull it out. It comes out in two pieces like so. Very easy. Just put it in, follow the groove with the notch on it, and put it back together. This contains your firing pin inside of here and your extractor. So it's all kind of in, two really nice and easy pieces. I know it's more than two, but for the extent of this video, there we go. So now we remove the firing pin. We're going to remove the gas tube, which is actually right here. Now, if you look at the side of the firearm, you have this little lever, and it's going to be pressed down towards the bottom of the front hand grip. So what you're actually going to do is pull this upwards toward the adjustment for the iron sights. It might be a little difficult the first time, but it should actually, just pull it straight out this way. It should pop out like so. You're going to want it about straight, like this, because it's basically like a half moon shape that holds the back of the gas tube in. And then all you're going to do from there is just kind of grab it wherever you can, probably in these, I think these are M-lock points, and you're just going to pull it up very gently. Since mine's lubricated, it comes out very easy. If it's not, which mine wasn't when I first got it, this step is actually going to be pretty hard because it's going to be metal on metal, and it may, maybe not slightly oxidized, but something might be caught up on a burr or something like that. And there's your gas tube. So now if you need to, you can actually remove the handguards, swap them out, swap the gas tube out, and yeah, that's pretty much as far as you're going to need to go to be field stripped, essentially. So to put everything back together, you're going to take the tube end of the gas tube. It's going to be kind of crimped a little bit on the barrel. You're just going to basically insert that into the gas block here. It should fit over the gas block and should slide it back down. Now again, you're going to make sure this lever is about straight up, and it's going to slot right back down. And then you're going to press this lever down into its little groove section in here. It's going to drop in this little divot point, and there you go. The gas tube is back in place. So now we're going to install the bolt carrier group, but to do that, we are going to first need to reassemble it. So you're going to grab basically your gas piston and the cam component. And you're going to insert the rod end into the cutout, and then you're going to look for the actual lug on the cam here that actually goes into this groove, and you're just going to feed it back in there. Just like that. It can only really go in one way, so it's going to be kind of angled. I'll get that a little closer even. So you see that, and there you go. It only fits in one way. Of course, before you do this, you're going to probably want to lubricate your parts. So, yep, once you got it all, your bolt carrier group all put together with the gas piston, take the rifle, take the gas piston, reinsert it into the gas tube. Once you line it up, should be pretty easy. Now, you're going to drop the carrier group in, and there's these lugs on the side of the carrier group right here. These are going to fit into the inside of the receiver. So what you're actually going to do is just kind of press it in there. And then you should just be able to press it in. Get a better grip on it here. You should be able to just press it in. And it should sink down, just like that. So you're going to push it all, make sure it's all the way back up against these where the dust cover locks into. And just press it forward, just like so. And should lock into place once you give it a few love taps there. Now your bolt carrier group is reinstalled in the firearm. You're going to take your recoil spring, place it into the hole on the top of the bolt carrier group, and realign the lugs. So again, there's like a male end on the recoil spring and a female end on the receiver. You're going to drop it in there, just like so. It's going to be about halfway in. This is not all the way in, but it's going to allow us to put the dust cover back on pretty easily when we do it like this. Not sure if this is the way it was intended or not, because it's not in the manual. And then we're going to take our dust cover and we're going to insert it back. And you're going to notice that the recoil spring button here is still recessed. All you're going to want to do there is just press this button, and it should pop back into place. Cycle your firearm. Make sure everything still works. Pull the trigger. Make sure it's clear. Good to go. Put it on safe. Put your magazine back in. And you're done. Thanks for watching. See you later.